Welcome to another Howls and Growls post-game breakdown. Today we're talking about how Minnesota's defense completely broke down against the New York Knicks. Now obviously the Wolves have been the number one rated defense in the league for most of the season, but we have seen some slippage of late, and since their offense is mediocre at best and has been all season, it's hard to maintain their winning ways on nights that the defense also slips up. At least for the second and third frames of this one, it was certainly one of those nights. They were outscored by 25 points over those two quarters in a game they eventually only lost by 6 points, and New York scored 140.3 points per 100 possessions over that two-quarter stretch. It was bad on both ends. There were too many turnovers and Minnesota's late game offense just face planted. But with this team, the defense always stands out because they're usually so good on that end. So let's take a look at what went wrong. We're going to start here at the very start of the second quarter, and you're going to see the communications and rotations breaking down here. Jalen Brunson shrugs off Anderson at the point of attack, and someone needs to rotate up here. Brown Jr. is stuck in between two players in this zone defense. He tries to play the percentages by hedging between Hart and Anunoby, and it just ends up being a wide open three. And that's really just going to be a sign of things to come. Again, it's miscommunication. Conley comes up here to switch on the ball. Brown again is a second late to recognize it, so he's late pivoting out to back here, and Brunson is really picking apart any defensive laps all night long, so he's finding that man right away for another open look. Minnesota was a step slow on pretty much everything in the middle part of this game, and the Knicks were razor sharp with their decision making, and really within minutes the rot seemed to spread to all parts of Minnesota's defense. Here in transition you see two players are running with a chewer. That means Mike Conley has to check two players over here. It's a simple swing pass, Conley has to commit, and then the next swing pass is a wide open three, with all of these Wolves standing almost 20 feet away. Again, we're just not used to seeing these types of issues cropping up over and over again. And there's more to come in this game as well. Alexander Walker gambles on the steal here, and that takes him out of the play, so McDaniels has to come up and take his man. He gets blown by too easily, and now the defense is under duress. Towns is stuck between the rock and the hard place here. He gets stuck in the middle, and Anunoby gets behind him for another easy dunk. That just shows the importance of point of attack defense. Once Minnesota gamble and lose, everybody has to shift over, and New York are good enough to slice that kind of defense apart. Again, you see it here. Anderson can't contain DiVincenzo on this handoff action. Gobert has to make this rotation down here. Edwards is caught ball watching from the corner here, and that's going to give Anunoby the path to slice cut from the corner and get another easy dunk. You've got to contain the ball, and you've got to be aware off ball. We didn't get either of those things from Minnesota in these two crucial periods during this game. And New York just played it perfectly. Look at this possession. Minnesota defend the pick and pop well as McDaniels veers back here to Randall while Towns picks up Brunson on the ball. McDaniels even gets the little poke away to complete the pick and pop defense, but they don't stay switched on. Both Knicks curl around this Hartenstein dribble handoff. Conley loses track of his man, and it's a sick backdoor pass for another easy finish at the rim. Again, it's the same problems over and over again. Conley doesn't contain Brunson, so Gobert has to step up here. That means McDaniels needs to help the helper here, while Edwards steps in to help McDaniels here. But everything is a step slow, and that means New York are in behind the Timberwolves defense again. So they're slow on the help there, and then they're overcommitting on the help here. Brunson comes off this pick. McDaniels is already stepping into here as sort of a low man to help if Brunson comes downhill through here. So as soon as Brunson comes off this pick, he's firing this live dribble dime to McDaniels' man in the corner, and it's virtually a wide open three created out of nothing. This is just a chess match and Minnesota is losing it badly, and here comes the checkmate move. Brunson gets downhill again. Naz Reid is the low man help here, but Anderson is overcommitting again here to help, and Brunson makes another great read to find the open man. Another easy look, that pushes the lead to 22 points, and even with a late charge from Minnesota, That's too big of a mountain to climb. So it's bad defense on pretty much every level for the Timberwolves, and it's precise offense on pretty much every level for the Knicks. If you're a Wolves fan, that's a recipe for disaster. Thanks again for watching Howls and Growls, Happy New Year, and please subscribe for more.